just been bit. The infection's spreading. I don't think I'm gonna make it. They're right outside the door. If you're seeing this, I'm already gone. I'm sorry. I really tried. Hey guys, welcome to the next tutorial in my Halloween series. I have no idea how many of these there are going to be because I just don't really have plans. I just kind of wing it day to day. This is a fresh infected zombie look. We've just recently been bitten and we are currently turning and we're not quite there into the full zombie state. I would like to take this one further and maybe do 2 or 3 more in this series and just kind of progress until we're just a nasty decaying zombie, because zombies are my thing. But this is a very easy look to recreate, so you can use it on your kids, you can do it on yourself. You don't have to use the exact same kind of paints I used alcohol based paints. You can use cream paint, whatever, just same method. I hope you guys like it. If you do, please subscribe, like the video, for just, you know, that would be great for me. Yeah, so basically we're gonna get started. If you like what you see, just drop my little clicker, then just stay tuned and we'll see what happens, you know. I have not washed my hair in I think 5 days, so it gave me the perfect zombie look. You know, I didn't need to add anything, but if you are a cleaner person than me and, you know, wash your hair more often, you could just throw some conditioner in it and I think it'll be nice. I think it'll look good. You know, I think it'll be great. You know, why not? Or just not wash your hair for 5 days like I did. It gives you this perfect zombie mop. That's what I call it. This is the zombie mop. And I'm going to drop Noah off to school tomorrow and I'm probably not going to wash my hair either. Well, now I gotta take a shower. No. I don't know, this is a good look for me. I think I should live my life like this. I feel like this perfectly represents the kind of person that I am. That weird thing in the background, that's a doll. Yeah, so I hope you guys like the video. Cool. Beginning with my Skin Illustrator FX palette and some 99% isopropyl alcohol, I am taking this prime yellow color here from that palette, and you want to take little pieces out of your cosmetic sponge. It's just easier to work with these. And when you want to create that veining and that open capillary look, just tearing off little bits of the end of your cosmetic sponge will make a huge difference. Now with a lot of alcohol in this sponge, I dipped into the prime yellow and I'm just stippling around where I want kind of the base of my zombie bite to be. For this look, I wanted the infection to start spreading on one half of my face, right around where the bite was. And then I'm going in with this blue tone over the yellow. And if you get a little thick with it, you can always spray a little more alcohol on your sponge and it will diffuse the paints. But the lighter you go in, the better, because this creates that small capillary look and veining look underneath your skin to really portray that the infection is spreading. You can also just take a little bottle filled with the 99% alcohol and spritz it onto the wound and then just tap it with your finger to also diffuse the color, but just keep in mind that it is a very strong smell, so you may want to be in a well-ventilated area when you do this. The key really to this makeup is just the same principles over and over again. I keep going in with the yellow, the green, and the blue from the palette and spreading it out as much as I want, and you'll see me squinting a lot because, like I said, that 99% alcohol, it is very strong, so it kind of stings your eye. So be very careful with it, but just create the look that you want by layering up the different colors. Now I'm taking the bruise tone from that same palette and going around in a more centralized area here, and this is where our bite is going to be. We want that to be the most irritated skin, and you can lightly start spreading that around your face. But you definitely want the concentrated color to be in the middle here. Now I'm taking my favorite stuff in the entire world, Nose and Scar Wax by Ben Nye, and some Spirit Gum. Not really, I hate this stuff. And with the Spirit Gum, I am kind of making a little bit of a U shape, how I want the Scar Wax to sit on my face. And once you get that on there, you want to tap it till you feel it sticky. Before you use the Nose and Scar Wax, you definitely want to get a little bit of lotion or Vaseline or makeup remover on your fingers, because it will stick to your fingers, and then it's hard to get it to stick to your skin even with having Spirit Gum. That's part of the reason I really don't like Nose and Scar Wax, but it has a really cool effect once you get it to work. Also, I love using a spatula with this, but make sure you dip it. I just dip mine down in Vaseline so that it doesn't stick to the spatula, and I can spread it thinner out onto my skin. Now I'm taking another small roll of the Nose and Scar Wax, and you need a top and a bottom, obviously, because we're making a bite, and if you need to, you can Google an image, but just keep the edges thin on the outside where it's fading into your skin, and thicker in the middle so we have more flesh to take a bite out of. And now we need teeth marks. So I'm taking this little spatula and I am tearing down teeth marks. There's no real just right or wrong way to do this, because it's not going to be clean when someone takes a bite out of you. It's going to be messy and kind of hangy. But I liked the tip of this one and the pointedness so that I could dig in there and drag it down to give it more of a 3D effect that it was a bite and it's been sunken down into. And then I would always take it and kind of smooth it into the center so that it looked more like it was an actual chunk of skin taken out. And you just do as many as you need. You don't have to actually do as many teeth as you have, but just till it looks right to you, and then do the same thing on the bottom row. This is the largest sponge in the history of man. I should have cut it down, but whatever. Use a stipple sponge to just tap over the scar wax, and it'll take down the shine for you. Now, with a very small amount of alcohol and that bruise tone color from the Skin Illustrator palette, I'm going down the bite marks and concentrating the most color to where the teeth would have actually come in contact with the skin, and kind of dragging that down so it kind of loses a little bit of the color as it goes in, and this gives a really awesome 3D effect as well. I feel like you could also skip the Nose and Scar Wax if you don't have any and just do this part,
the shading and highlights on this would bring it to life without needing the actual scar wax to look like it's 3D. Now I'm taking the black from that palette and just deepening up the bite marks. And obviously your skin would be very irritated if someone came up and bit you on the cheek, so we're taking some more of that bruise tone and focusing it around our wound and spreading it up and down the face. And then going in with some alcohol heavily on that sponge and diffusing that out. Time for the other side of our face. I'm going in with my NYX Total Control drops and a foundation brush that conveniently still has white left over from other makeups to make my face kind of pale on this side and a little more flawless. Definitely cover up your lips because you look sicklier when your lips are covered in foundation. Now for some veining, I'm taking a very fine detail brush and different colors from that FX palette and mixing them together till I get a nice vein color, and then just with a lot of alcohol kind of just experiment with this and draw some veining from the wound to make it look like the infection is spreading a little more. And I feel like this really sells the makeup for you because it really does look like it's underneath your skin. And if you do get it a little bit heavy, you can always tap back over it with a little alcohol and it'll look great. It'll always look like it's under your skin. So just kind of go crazy with this, do as many or as little as you like, and it'll look great. Going in with more of that bruise tone all over my face and a lot right there on the side of my nose because that really kind of makes you look, I think, sickly too, having that redness around your nose. And diluting down some of the heavier spots that I have. And I even used a paper towel at one point and just started tapping it away and kind of helped, make it look like it was under my skin again. I'm pulling out my Ben Nye Master Disaster wheel here and just adding a little more effects here and there, using that there's a really deep red tone in here, and going back into my nose and in the side of my lip and taking a little bit of black down inside my lips, but I want to keep them pale. The number one key, I feel like, to looking sick is those red, irritated eye lines. So I didn't have any eye pencils, so I'm going in with this lip pencil that I'm hoping is safe for my eyes. I've not went blind yet, but always use discretion when using a product where it's not supposed to be used. And I'm tight lining my waterline to give my eyes an irritated effect. Going in with my Lunatick Cosmetics Pro Contour palette because I love this thing, and picking some warmer colors and also kind of a cool tone gray, but I mostly use the warmer color, and going in under my eyes and following my eye bags because we are sick. We are dying. We're not going to make it. We are sick and we're getting down with the sickness, if you know what I mean. Ooh, ah, ah, ah. And from here, the world is yours. You can make your under eyes as dark or as light as you want. You can go more red, more black. I'm just kind of fidgeting around with it till I'm happy and getting what I want out of it. Now we're sick, so we are going to contour and we are going to use a gray tone because we are dying. And you want to carve out your cheekbone as much as you can. We're not going for natural here. We're going for, I haven't eaten in a few days. I'm on my deathbed. Things are not looking good. And now I'm just going in with some more blues and purples in that bruised tone and just darkening things up. I want my chest to look really bruised. Also, before I even started filming, covered my chest tattoo because I wanted to be able to show more of a wound / okay, this virus is spreading area. So right here, you just play with it till you like it, till you get what you want. Throw some more veining in there if you want. Darken up the colors. This is kind of your own thing right here. And that is it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to make. If you did, please always like, comment, subscribe, just whatever you want to do. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.